What's up, Masterville? It's your boy Buckmaster, twice the nice that you're used to. Bam! And today we are talking boom. Kwezi volume number 2. Kwezi volume number 2. So check this art out. Doesn't that look really nice? Doesn't that look really nice? Really nice. Alright. So, mild spoilers for volume 1. Please go check it out before you go to this video anyway. But, yeah, if you're curious about volume 1, this is volume 2. Please go check out volume 1 and mild spoilers. So if you don't want to hear anything, you can skip past this part of the video, or you can click to my review of volume 1 in the description down below. And I sound pretty nasally because I've been feeling sick for the last few days. Not the corona though. Anyway, so yeah, so when we first meet Kwezi, when we first meet Kwezi, he's a social media superhero. He's doing it for the likes, the clicks, the views. He's interfering with police work, blah 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 blah. So he's got a huge arrogant attitude. He's on all the news sites and all of that stuff. And he's even got a manager who's like trying to bump up his profile even more, which I thought was a very interesting angle on a superhero. And then he runs into Mahal, Koi, and Azania. Azania is having none of the F-boy shit. She's having none of that. She's taking none of it. She doesn't care about none of that energy, none of that playboy energy. She don't care about it, bruh. She's not even, it's not even like, she gets irritated by Kwezi quite a bit because she takes her job very seriously. Like, they groomed her from when she was a kid to be this kick-ass warrior. And she's seeing Kwezi and she's just like, boy, why are you playing games? Playing around. Jeez, they should have just playing around, playing games here. Koi is pretty stoic in his character, so he's been following Muhammad, because in this current volume that we're about to discuss, we do find out a bit more about Koi, but I'll get into that in a moment. And then yeah, so Mahal and Koi and Kwezi, they have a fight. Eventually Kwezi calms down, and Mahal gets to kind of and yeah, throughout the book Mahal gets to kind of explain what the star people are to Kwezi and why he is a star person as well. And yeah, and then we basically get introduced to the headquarters, and we get a little bit of setup in volume 1. We get a lot of setup in volume 1. Alright, so volume 2 is where the ball really, like, no, well, I don't want to say the ball really drops because that's the wrong, where, you know, stuff starts going down in volume 2, this current one that we're about to get into right now. So we find out a little bit more about Koi, find out a little bit more about the characters, their history, and in this book, Kwezi has like a trial, a very, very, very deep, well, it's kind of like a deep trial that he has to kind of go through, because what's this, if, according to like one of the things, like in the book, monologues in the book, that if he is what the book says he is, he's got to go through this particular trial. And he's got to be tested, and even if the test is tougher than he is, he's got to overcome that test, because that's just what it is. Yeah, so as I said, I've been sick, not the corona. Yeah, so as everybody is like trucking along and all of that stuff, Mahal is also on his own journey. They're going into the desert lands. And we find out that that's kind of the place where Koi kind of came from as well, and everything. He pretty obligatory, very, very dark and sad, and it's like, oh man, that sucks that it happened type of past. And then there's these three characters, very powerful, that are guarding that area. So yeah, we're getting like things built up in the background basically, but basically Mahal needs to visit this deity for some sort of consultation as things are going along. We also get introduced to Kwezi's family, and we find out the dynamic between him and his mom and his dad and everything. And yeah, you find out kind of the origin of Kwezi's powers through this volume, and yeah, you kind of see why he is the way he is. But when we get to it, there's an interaction between him and Azania when they find out his origin, and Azania just looks at him and she's just like, psh. So you still think that you're special. You keep thinking that you're special. You keep thinking that you're allowed to be ABC 123 when it's really not the case. Okay? So just get out of your own head. Stop living in your bubble. Actually, like, dude, really, this is all you want to be with this gift that you have. You ain't. So that's basically her whole vibe towards him. So yeah, and then in this issue, we kind of see Kwezi really step into his role as a hero. His character doesn't change. There's no 180 shift, but there is sort of a subtle shift where it's just enough that he's still who he is, but he's not as self-absorbed as he was. So he progresses a little bit further in that aspect where he realizes that he can't be as, as tightly closed-minded as he was in the beginning, where it revolved all around him. So basically his worldview and his mind expand in this book, which I thought was really fun. I thought that was I really liked that aspect of the book. And I really like that aspect in the sense that he's still him. It's not like he goes Zen Superman, I am the being who is the protected. No, he's still gonna talk trash. He's still gonna be tweeting and stuff, but it's not all about the likes. Before it was about the likes, now he's actually moving to protect some people, and if he gets likes along the way, then that just is what it is, but it's not his first go-to, which I really liked in the book. So anyway, what do we rate this? I want to give this a 5 out of 5. Books. This is worth 5 out of 5 books. Go get it. I'm telling you, this series is fire. I have been enjoying it. I've actually read all of the volumes, but yeah, I haven't gotten time to sit down and do stuff. So now I'm going to be releasing a couple of things. If you guys want me to do this like kind of once a week till I run out of comic books, let me know. Put it in the link. Put it in the comment section down below and all of that stuff. I love sharing this stuff. I love having this stuff. And I love it when you guys actually know about this stuff. Especially those of you who are in like foreign countries. Africa producing some fire, guys. Get on it. I'm telling you right now. Especially if you are liking indie and you're indie, black, creative, whatever. I'm telling you right now. And I bet you gotta market this site too. So hit me up on some Instagrams and stuff if you want me to talk about your books. We can organize a price. I can buy it from you digitally, and I can also do a review for you as well. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? If you ever feel like I'm big enough. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe. If you did not, that is your business. I'll see you in another video because Masterman's gotta be out. Peace.